What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing out there? Kind of a quiet night, eh? Kind of a quiet night. Bitcoin's trying to recover a little bit. Back up to 82.9, but still around that, still below 83, though. Still below 83. Oh, let's get into the chat, see what everybody's up to. Allison in the house, watching over on X. I did a little shopping today, Rob. Thanks for teaching us to always have dry powder. Hey, absolutely. Thank you guys for paying attention, right? That's what's important, right? Bulbasaur in the house. Nice. There we go. We need Charmander. We need Squirtle. We need Pikachu. Caught a little swing bag of XCN at 2088 and let it go at 1 cent 48. More dry powder for Zebek. Patreon equals winning. Absolutely, brother. Congrats on that. Gosh, I just love this dip. There you go. XCN and Swift showing strength big time today. Yeah, both of them are looking pretty good. Both of them are looking pretty good on the day. What do we have here? XCN is up 5.2% and Swift is up 3.3%. Not too bad. Not too bad. Mario, what's up, buddy? It's all about that blueprint. There you go. There you go. David, Jasby for life. Good opportunity today to fill up those bags. And now that Binance is over, we will have a fantastic pump. There you go. Guys, as always, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. Costs you absolutely nothing, guys. Can you believe it? What a deal we have going on right now. Believe it or not. Click the like button and you can subscribe for absolutely free. Check it out for yourselves, guys. No BS. What do we got? Dana made it on time. Good evening, everyone. I bought some XCN Swift Moonwell Ondo at bargain prices this morning. There you go. Those are all winning projects. Squirtle's in the house. We got Bulbasaur. We got Squirtle. Pikachu, Charmander. Where you at? Got to catch them all, baby. Alex, what's up, man? I keep missing the live streams, but I always watch them. Hopefully, we can see this dump and all dump already, so we can get massive gains. Look at the hiccups here. Brian, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. God bless you too, my friend. God bless you too. Baroski, what's going on? Let's go, man. Let's go. Chris, I made it 2 days in a row, Rob. Nice. I appreciate you too, my dude. I appreciate you too, brother. Jared, super ready for the collab, Rob. It's going to be cracking when you guys do it because Caesar's last live was off the hook. Together, you guys are going to be nuts. Yeah, Caesar is the man with the plan. Absolutely. Check out Colin Talks Crypto. His latest M2. Actually, Eddie, funny that you mentioned that because I watched that this morning. I did watch that I never heard of him before, but it popped up in my news feed, so I watched it. And yeah, no, I would agree with you. Very interesting watch indeed. Seems like a pretty solid dude. There she is, Gamma Goddess. Hope everyone's doing well because I sure hope you did some shopping because I sure did. Let's get this money. Nia, what's going on? Happy Saturday. We are watching WWE doc series right now. So awesome you wrestled. Reminiscing about Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Jake the Snake, British Bulldog, the Macho Man. Yeah. Funky, XCN and Swift playing peekaboo. Yeah. Go figure. The projects we want to buy look strong, right? Of course they do. I would love to see Swift Coin take a big hit so I could DCA into it. Lizzie, what's going on? She says, hey, all you sexy crypto friends, pray you're all having a blessed, wonderful day. Can't wait for those dips to get some DCA, you bunch of wieners. That's what she says. That's what she says. All right, guys, so let's get into some of the news here. Real quick shout out to the channel sponsor on your screen, Descent Self-Custody Wallet. Guys, listen, do not leave your crypto on exchanges or on your hot wallets like Coinbase Wallet, Coinbase, Binance, whatever. Guys, you're just dangling your money out there waiting to get hacked And as we move closer to a true altcoin season, the scams and hacks are going to get worse and worse and worse. And listen, if you wake up one day, there's nothing worse than this. You wake up after hitting high seven figures or six figures or even low seven figures in your portfolio for the first time ever, and to see it drained while you were sleeping or something because you got phishing scammed, you got hacked in some way, shape, or form. There's nothing worse than that, guys, because there is no recourse for you, okay? The exchange is not responsible for reimbursing you for your crypto. So do something about it. Keep your crypto safe on your self-custody wallet. Get your Decent self-custody wallet today. Use our link. Get a fantastic deal. EZ, what's shaking, Canadian bacon? Oh, you know, just chilling, killing like a villain. Thank you for that laugh, Rob. I really needed it. Love you guys. Hey, absolutely, Lizzie. We love you too. Absolutely. Okay, let's get into some of the news. Let's see what's going on around the crypto space. First up, what do we have? Senator Cruz critiques Elizabeth Warren's China's Bitcoin stance. Senator Ted Cruz stated on the 29th today that both Elizabeth Warren and China oppose Bitcoin because it operates outside government control. Cruz's comments resonate with ongoing debates regarding Bitcoin's decentralized control versus government's oversight. His critique suggests an alignment with broader interests in financial autonomy and innovation. Senator Ted Cruz has repeatedly positioned himself as an advocate for decentralized finance. He's pushed against regulations he claims could stifle economic innovation, aligning with his vision for Texas to be a crypto hub. Cruz's allegations include Elizabeth Warren's regulatory-focused policies and China's historical actions against Bitcoin. He argues these reflect a desire for government control over financial systems. The immediate reaction to Cruz's statement led to increased discussions in the financial sector. Though the direct impact of Bitcoin's price remains unclear, Bitcoin's price at the time was $82,390, reflecting market sentiment to regulatory commentaries. Financial implications of Cruz's advocacy suggest potential resistance to centralized digital currencies, such as CBDCs. Historically, his actions include sponsoring an anti-CBDC surveillance state act demonstrating commitment to safeguarding monetary privacy and autonomy. Cryptocurrency data on March 29th highlighted Bitcoin's leading status with the market capitalization of 1.63 trillion, accounting for a 61.26% dominance. The price, $82,390, saw recent declines following broader market trends. Data from CoinMarketCap shows a 2.16% drop in the last 24 hours. Potential outcomes include shifts in government policies towards technological oversight of cryptocurrencies. Cruz's critiques may influence legislative discourse, potentially impacting future regulatory frameworks. This parallels prior trends where regulatory stances influenced digital markets. Green Tea with the super chat. Thank you so much for the support. Man, the super chats have been few and far between lately. Thank you so much. Can you please take a look at Bluefin? It's on Sui Network. For you, the moon, and the stars, Green Tea. Absolutely. Ticker is a Bluefin. Let's have a looky-loo. 6 cents, $19 million market cap. Wow, it's got pretty good tokenomics. 29% of the supply in circulation. Only 1 billion max supply. Yeah, it's on Sui. It's a DEX on Sui. Okay. Alameda Research. Polychain. Okay. Could have better tags, but it's a DEX. All-time high 85 cents 3 months ago. So this must be fairly new. Let's see the max. Yeah, the max is, so this launched in December. Okay. Where is it available? I'm assuming, can you get it on Coinbase Wallet? I don't use Coinbase Wallet, so is this SUI network on Coinbase Wallet? Probably, eh? You can get it on Gate.io, Bitmart, KuCoin. It's got some decent listings. Yeah, seems like a pretty decent play. I mean, it's on SUI as well, so it's got that going for it. I like it. It's got a nice low market cap. It's not something I would go nuts on. Like I wouldn't ape in like a massive amount of money, but you know, it is a decent little project for sure. I like it. Thumbs up. Paul, my dude, what's up, man? When I watch your live streams, I'm never panicking. Thank you for the updates. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. Tyler's in the house. What's going on, my dude? Gerardo just DCA'd on Zebek next week. Jasmine is next. There you go. Boom. That's a win. I see that as a win. All right. What's next on the docket? What else do we have? Oh, we got Chris with a super sticker. Chris, I love you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. You know, I was feeling a little. Lately I've been a little bit, you know, on the fence about these evening live streams, but I mean, you guys always come through. You guys always, you know, show me that, you know, that you want me to be here doing these lives in the evening. So thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate the support to the channel, especially when things are down and boring. And most people are attacking me because I told them that it was going to go down, and they're mad that it actually happened. So, so yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bitcoin correction towards 82.8 likely amid leverage buildup. What do you mean likely? It happened. It happened. All right, let's check this out. Let's check this out. Bitcoin's price trajectory has witnessed a considerable shift due to the recent changes in the market conditions. As per data provided by Axel Adler Jr., the rising leverage levels play a critical role in pushing Bitcoin towards a likely price correction of 82.8, which we did see. What time did this article came out an hour ago? So we're at 82 now. That's crazy. All right, so Axel points towards a key personal consumption expenditure index, which shows a massive rise in inflation data. Additionally, the respective metric has exceeded the market expectation, particularly the PCE index has touched 2.8%, above the expected 2.7%. This spike has triggered a decline in the equity markets in the United States. As a result of this, the concerns are rising about inflation pressures, as well as a worldwide trade uncertainties. This is a key cause behind the latest decline of Bitcoin and several altcoins. Simultaneously, a notable factor for Bitcoin, as well as the wider crypto market, is the high risk of squeeze indicators. This metric indicates a likely squeeze event. It gauges critical leverage buildup levels across prominent crypto exchanges, increasing the probability of volatility. Hence, increased leverage highlights that a great number of market members are borrowing for higher bet placement. A lot of leverage being used out there. This could lead to a sheer spruce spring. So let's have a look at this, guys. Let's see what the liquidation levels look like right now. So this is for Binance, Bitcoin liquidation levels. All right, so for the shorts, if we shot down to shorts. What? If we shot up to $85,199, rounded up to 85.2, well then only there's not much leverage out there on Binance right now. Only 381 million would get liquidated. And on the flip side of that, if we drop down to about 80,500, then only 309 million in liquidation. So there's not really too much there on Binance anyways in terms of a long or short squeeze. I don't see that as a high risk right now. When you start getting up closer to like $1 billion and stuff like that on either a longs or shorts, that's when you start to get that higher risk of, okay, you know, maybe don't put in leverage trading. You know what I mean? So what do we got? D, you know, I've been shopping the last couple of days. There you go. That's what I like to hear. Me too, man. Me too. I just put some more buy alerts over on the Patreon. Heinz, what's up, buddy? Hope you're having a great weekend, everybody. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Says smash that like and subscribe to the channel. Absolutely, guys. Listen, we're also going to be live over on the Patreon as soon as we're done here, right? So make sure you guys are over there, because the live streams over there are something you don't really want to miss, man. You really don't want to miss it. They're a good time, educational. Absolutely. Super fantastic. Super fantastic. Do it now. What else do we have? So that's that. I don't think, oh yeah, so I wanted to read this to you guys, okay? Now this is a perspective here from Dan Gambardello, okay? Now if you don't know him, he covers Cardano and Bitcoin a lot of the time. He's got a fairly large YouTube channel. Pretty solid dude. I like him. Christian, just like myself. So, all right, so this is his perspective from the last bull run. Check it out. Most people don't understand the game Trump is playing, but I will tell you simply. In 2018, Mr. T's tariffs chaos forced a liquidity pivot, and it's literally about to happen again. He said December of 2018, Mr. T declared himself tariff man. The market hated it. So this was when he came in the last election, okay? Sound familiar? The S&P 500 fell 15% over the course of that December. It all looked terrible as markets capitulated. As always, everyone was zoomed in. And yes, a significant amount of people were calling for a bear market and recession. Sound familiar? This is exactly what was happening in 2018. Where are we here? And he says, this is when people were selling the $4,000 Bitcoin bottom, by the way. So people were panicking, calling for the same. Does this sound familiar at all, guys? People are saying it's a bear market coming. People are saying recession is coming, right? And everyone's selling. And it turned out in 2018, they did the same thing. And it turned out they sold the bottom, right? Then in December 26th, out of nowhere, it all bounced and a massive bullish reversal began. Jerome Powell blinked, the Fed pivoted, and QT came to an end. Mr. T's doing what he did then, while at the same time making sure America is no longer getting ripped off. Once again, everyone is calling for a recession and acting like everything is going to break. So we're in a very similar environment now, right now, as we were in the choppy market of December of 2018. But I would argue even better of a situation, because while all of this is playing out again, Trump 2.0 is bullish on crypto and wants to buy a ton of Bitcoin. And the SEC is actually now rooting for you. So the bottom might not be in just yet, but I think it's getting way closer than most realize, just like December of 2018. The crypto bull market has not even started. Again, I have to continue to point to the people who have not been around for a full cycle but are online telling you that this has never happened before. Here's just one more example of a breakdown of how this has exactly happened before, right? So, Jeffrey, good evening, my friend. Appreciate all you do. Hey, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate you too. All right. So, moving forward, what else do we have? We got more news, guys. We got more news. It doesn't stop. Understanding the widening gap of realized losses as Bitcoin market resets. Just had to check the score on the hockey game. A shift in Bitcoin's on-chain dynamics indicates short-term holders are primarily bearing the brunt of realized losses, which means they're selling at a loss. This trend could suggest a wider market reset. Glassnode reports that over 80% of the realized value in the Bitcoin market is currently attributed to short-term holders who acquired their Bitcoin within the last 155 days. There's been a sharp increase in realized losses among these holders, coinciding with Bitcoin's drop from over 100K to around 83,700. This behavior implies that recent buyers who entered during Bitcoin's parabolic rally have been exiting at a loss due to increased volatility. So they're getting shaken out. The imbalance of realized profit and loss suggests a strong emotional response from newer participants and a decrease in confidence in the cryptocurrency's immediate upside. Despite short-term holders absorbing the majority of the losses, long-term holders continue to be a consistent source of profit realization. However, this trend is weakening. The net difference between long-term profit and short-term losses is also narrowing. As shown in the chart, in the second chart, this profit-loss equilibrium indicates a neutral zone where inflows slow, market demand decreases, and price momentum stalls. Such conditions have historically preceded consolidation phases or minor corrections. Bitcoin's price action reflects a shift in sentiment on the 12-hour chart. Bitcoin has slipped below the 50-day moving average of $85,064, trading at $83,794. It's actually $82,800 right now. The technical breach and decreasing volume supports the on-chain narrative of diminishing bullish strength across the board. If the market continues to digest earlier gains with declining capital inflows, BTC may revisit the 80K support zone. However, if the long-term holder profit taking remains steady without sparking excessive selling, Bitcoin could stabilize before attempting a fresh move higher. The current dominance of short-term losses and decreasing intensity in long-term profit taking are a sign of traditional market phase for Bitcoin. The data suggests a cooling cycle, so market participants should exercise caution and patience. Now, as you guys know, my stance on where we're going, we're sitting at 82,800 right now. As you guys know, I believe we're coming down here between 69 and 74K. Now, it's only for April, so I think that what we're going to do is we're going to come down, right? We may wick to 69. We may not come down to 69. We may only come to like 72, 73. But I think that we're probably going to do this in this area, right? Somewhere in this area, in this whole range. I think that we're going to ping around down there for April. And then we're going to see a sharp recovery from April. Like as soon as we get into May, as you guys know, I have been very closely tracking the M2 money supply for you guys on the channel. I'm trying to bring it up here. Just bear with me for a second, right? Just bear with me for un momento. Oh, damn it. Un momento, por favor. Something just, damn it. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to bring up my indicators. I apologize. I wasn't anticipating bringing up the chart, but screw it, right? Well, it's not cooperating with me right now at all. Man, I apologize, guys. It's not cooperating right now. I'll bring it up later. But anyway, I've been tracking the M2 money supply. You guys are well aware. You're well aware that I feel we're going to spend April in the red, like I showed you in that range, and then we're going to move up as of the beginning of May, and we're going to go on a run from May and June. That's what I think is going to happen. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm right. Can't be right about everything. We got a super chat. Strawberries Dragons, thank you so much. So happy I have found you and joined the Patreon. Information and knowledge you provide along with the community support is worth every penny. You the best. Strawberry Dragon, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And every time you speak, I just want a piece of strawberry cake because you've got that little piece of cake right there in your picture and it drives me crazy. I want strawberry shortcake now. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. Okay. What else do we have? Bitcoin's next big move, $92,070 resistance or $65,635 correction. Presently, traders and investor sentiments are understandably overwrought by recent Bitcoin price action. The situation states that on March 28th, Bitcoin traded at $84,220, being a few ticks away from the crucial level of resistance lying at 92,000. The chart shows a formation of an ensuing bearish wedge pattern that hints at a more potential downward moves. A break below 84,200 will likely trigger fast down action towards 65.5 region, which is derived from previously formed double tops. It further validated through the bearish view. So that's what I've been calling for here, guys. As you know, I've been calling for not 65, 69 to 74. I don't think we're going down as low as 65. I think that's a bridge too far in my opinion, but the chart spells a development of a major bearish pattern. The recent movements in Bitcoin create a wedge formation, typically signaling a reversal that could push prices much lower following the downward break of the wedge. So he said if we broke below 84,200, which we have done, we are at 82,800 and we closed right around 82,600. So yeah, we did in fact break that. If the breakdown was to occur, the target price would be 65,600, defined by the double top pattern. Bitcoin, therefore, would find itself in an intense correction towards this target. The decrease between the current price and this lower target give an estimated drop of 22%, which does not sit well with short-term traders that remain bullish on Bitcoin. This bearish outlook is confirmed when Bitcoin breaks the $84,200 level, which we did do. Following the breach of this level, we can expect lower prices, with Bitcoin possibly moving towards the low of $60,000. Now, my honest opinion, guys, again, I don't think we go lower than 69, maybe 68, but just on a wick, because I think that, that's a strong psychological level for one. It is the high of the previous bull run. It's the high from last year as well. So it's going to hold pretty well. It's going to be a pretty prime buying opportunity. I think the bulls will defend it very well as also. And it just doesn't track with the M2 money supply to go any further than that, in my opinion anyway. Bitcoin's recent attempt to test the $92,000 level and failure to hold this high is indicative of an ongoing battle for that momentum. A large percentage of investors are likely waiting for a substantial move above this level, with a quick drop below 84 potentially triggering a chain reaction of sell orders and deeper plunges. Since mid-February of 2025, Bitcoin's price movement has exhibited relative calm. Jude exposed, okay, by increasing volatility as it approached decisive levels. The inability to break above $92,000 and the descending wedge forming on the chart pointed to a limited upside potential. The 18, see, that's the thing. When we were at the peak, when we were right around that 92, I said we were going down, and people blasted me in the comment section telling me I was stupid and that I didn't know charting and all that stuff. But here we are, right? Where those people are now, I have no idea where they went, right? They're gone. They don't say it now, right? For Bitcoin, it's undoubtedly more critical over the next few days, being embraced on the brink of a major move. Based on trading patterns, Bitcoin wedge formation and price action seem to suggest that the next move could be very pertinent. There can be a bounce to higher resistance levels if support holds 84, which it did not. So yes, I think, again, guys, 69, 68, 69 on a wick. We come back up, probably going to ping pong. My guess is between 71 and 73, somewhere in there for the month of April. And then probably around the beginning of May is when I think we start to see us start to move back up towards new all-time highs, tracking the M2 money supply. If you want to keep track of this with me, guys, if you want to know when this is playing out, how it's playing out and stuff, get over to the Patreon. We cover this every single night over on the Patreon. We do live streams over there, and we get into much deeper details about this stuff. So if you need help tracking this stuff, if you want to know where things are going, where the market's going and stuff, get over to the Patreon. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description, guys. Do you have any estimate of when we see a reversal? Yes, I do. Like I just said, I just spewed all that out. So I just said all of that. So yeah. So that's my thoughts on that, guys. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? I mean, we could cut it. We got to go live over on the Patreon right now, actually. So I'm going to give you guys about 25 minutes, okay? I'll see you guys live over on the Patreon. I'll give you guys, if you're not on the Patreon, I'll give you about 25 minutes to get there so you can join us. It's going to be a phenomenal time, guys. Also, listen, real quick. If you're new to crypto, guys, you might be worried right now that you purchased, some other channel got you to purchase some coins in like 2021, 2022, 2023. You're holding stuff. You might be over diversified. You don't know what you're doing. If you're spread too thin and stuff like that, and you want to maximize the potential of your portfolio, get over to the Patreon, guys. Book a one-on-one coaching call with me personally. There's no extra charge for it. So I will sit down with you one-on-one privately. We'll have a conversation. We'll answer all of your questions about the market. We'll have a look at your portfolio. We'll break it down. We see where the weaknesses are, where the strengths are, how we can kind of consolidate that to maximize your ROI and a lot more, guys. So get over to the Patreon, book your one-on-one coaching call. I'm booking up April right now, guys. So get in while there's still spots available. And yeah, I'll see you guys in about 25 minutes over on the Patreon. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one.